gonna try this new. It's a newish intro button.
Hey friends, it's time for another new episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show with your favorite hosts, Chris.
I have a very caveman brain.
And Dave.
He's falling apart in front of our eyes.
Subscribe to the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Two Clouded Minds, baby. I love you guys.
Oh my God, you're meant to do that.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We did it. It's Wednesday. We're here. You're here. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. You know, if you've been here before, you know what the deal is. How you guys doing? Hey, Dave and Ant, how we doing?
Doing great. Doing great.
Hey.
Happy to be here. Welcome back, Anthony.
Yeah, welcome back.
guys.
I know this is going to sound really weird coming from me, and you know, whether you believe it or not, I missed you. You were missed.
It's true. He talked about
I slightly
you.
believe it.
He talked about you longingly.
I did.
Longingly. I don't know if I like that term there.
It's an endearment. A term of endearment.
Yeah, man. Loosen up.
Yeah. No, I appreciate the love. Yeah. Had to take a quick week off. Maybe it was 2. I don't even know. It's been pretty blended, but
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks.
Happens.
2 weeks off the show. Yeah, we took Chris and I took a 1 week vacation. You took a 3 week vacation. That's really how it broke down.
wow, whatever, guys.
No. We're the ones should be saying whatever to you, but we won't do that because we have decorum.
Wow, that's where we're at.
Welcome back to the show, Anthony.
Hit me with those that word. All right, that's fine. Well, happy to be back. I know I remember since because usually when I do podcasts, it's with me and Dave, and we do the football one, and I have like a screen cover, and then when we do this show now, my back wall was pretty blank, so I threw together. That's why I was a couple minutes late. I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot. This whole thing looks stupidly blank. It looks like I'm in like a padded cell. So I threw a little thing together.
Is there a sword hanging behind you?
Is that? I was just gonna say, is that a dangling sword?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it is. It's dangling, and I have this long shelf up here you can't see, and I screwed it through because I think I showed you it's the Punisher skull as the beginning of the handle. So I screwed a screw through the eye hole so it could hang. I mean, not full. I mean, it's semi-safe. I mean, it's not going anywhere unless there's an earthquake.
Angles.
Is that metal? It's a metal real sword.
Oh Jesus!
It's
metal.
Yeah. Can you easily
It's
take it
like-
off there in a home security emergency?
Well, this is for show right now. It's not going to stay up there.
Could you for a home security? Let's say you had a home security emergency tonight.
Like right now,
tonight.
I'm doing the show. Oh yeah, I got to be like, all right, hold on.
Oh yeah, see that's no good. That's no good. You got to be able to.
And then, dude, then it's a fair game. You see this? You only see here. There's another. Where's my hand? There's another, 6 inches of sword up there.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, you should just like screw a sheath to the wall. That
There you
way,
go. You
anybody comes in, you just
Pull the sword out. That's the move. Good call, Chris.
whack it right out. Yeah.
Well, actually, thinking about it, like I'm pretty set with weaponry right now. Like where I'm at my desk, I have the screwed-in sword, so I need a second though. And then in my drawer right here is where I have my gun, but it's not loaded. So I'd be like, give me a second,
But I mean, I guess this is probably a dumb statement, but to the average bear, you pull a gun out, loaded or not, it's still startling.
It's now 100% agree. If somebody comes in with a knife or less, they're not concerned. But if the other person has a gun, then I gotta play a really good bluff right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be what we want.
You feeling lucky, punk?
Yeah. Oh,
Right?
Who's gonna go first, man? Huh? Do it.
I got nothing to lose.
Oh, you do it.
You know what? Screw bullets. Let's pistol whip each other. I gotta have to switch it up. I don't know.
I'm ready to die, motherfucker. Let's do this.
Yes.
Well, since you missed me, you know how much. What's been going on? You know,
Oh, let's see.
anything new since I've last spoken to you, gents?
I have some.
As you're aware,
Go ahead.
oh, no, you go first. You go first.
No,
mine's
what you were gonna
was
say.
like
What you were
bullshit.
gonna say is good because it was a recap from last week. Go ahead.
So, as you may or may not know, Shuddy and I are no longer going to fight in 10 days.
Or
However,
potentially at all.
yeah. However, I'm still training, and
good.
my coach thinks it's a good idea that on February 8th, I fight in the fight night, the gym's fight night, against a guy that actually knows how to box.
Yeah. So Chris took
Oh, that's
a huge
that's a
step
backhanded
up.
slap there, the Shuddy.
Yeah, it's a huge step up in seriousness of the level of the fight. It goes from 2 beginners to 1 beginner and 1 like intermediate guy.
Now, do you know the dimensions of this guy? Pause.
He's the same size as me.
Height? Yeah.
Height, weight, everything. His arms are just as long as mine. His legs are just
Yeah, because you were
mine.
using that as a whole nice, like little
Advantage.
something to lean on there.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. And not to sound like a cocky asshole, but like with the Shuddy thing, I kind of was like in my head, it was a small part of me that was like, it's a gimme.
well,
It's a
I mean, I
fight.
didn't realize he was like 5'7" or something, or 5'8".
5'8", yeah.
So that's you have 7 inches on him, you know, whatever the math is, 8 inches, and
Mhm.
probably 5 in reach. You're going in there not concerned, playing smart, getting your shots in. Where this guy's gonna, you know,
Yeah, it's a
you guys
even,
guys
it's a
touch each other's faces at the same time.
even Stevens.
No, this guy's gonna play chess with me and just
And he's probably assumingly younger.
we're close in age. We are close in age.
All right, then this is something that's not going to get as close as possible as this here, buddy. So you took the fight, right?
Of course. Of course.
Nice.
So he's
Of course.
fighting
I'm
in
shitting-
February.
February 8th.
Yeah, February 8th.
That's a Friday or Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Lock it up.
But yeah, I've been training as much as I can. Very nervous. We'll see. We'll see how it
But hey, you know what though? You were ready for a fight, so like it'd probably be upsetting to like do all that and then not fight anybody.
100%. It was a bit of a bummer. And then
Well, now instead of it being like, okay, now it's gonna be.
He would have had blue
nerve-wracking, but
gloves.
That's good.
He would have had blue gloves.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be. Is there gonna be like the same kind of thing where you're gonna try and like record it or?
I don't think it's going to be to the same extent because they're not going to want to live stream it and they're not going to want to do all that stuff because it's not.
Well,
for,
not live
not
stream
for
it, but where
charity.
like
But
to make a show out of
I
it.
might go with my camera. Yeah, I might go with my camera, and it might be a much easier deal for me where I can just go with my camera and get some footage while I'm there and whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
You turn it into a segment in a sense.
Put it. We'll
And
make
then,
we'll
I'll
make
be
an
there. I
episode
could
out
be
of it.
your wingman. You know what I mean? Your hype man.
dude, I need it. I need all the people that I can have in my corner that day. 'Cause even now, just thinking about it, my whole back is sweating. I'm like nervous.
Well, you know what's good though? That you probably lost a pound right there.
Probably. That's another thing. I don't have to lose weight I don't have to cut for this fight.
No, now you got to stay steady. Keep it bulky. Eat that.
Yeah.
You eat that sugar, boy. I know you excited.
I was super excited.
You got to get good weight though. You can't just be eating junk. You have to like
I know.
build muscle so that you're heavy, not.
You know what you got to do?
flabby.
You got to take a clip one of these days, and you got to go old school. Okay, I want old school Rocky, old school Bruce Lee, and you take a glass
And put some eggs
and
in
you
it.
crack about 4 eggs in them mofos,
Yeah.
and you chug that shit, okay? Because you chugged bog water, and that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Eggs, pff, nothing compared to bog water.
It's a consistency thing for me. The egg yolks are kind of like raw egg yolks are kind of cummy.
See, now that begs the question, Chris, of how you would know that that's what eggs feel like in your mouth.
Well,
How did
I
you
mean,
how did you come to that
It's
conclusion?
not a hard math equation. It's not a hard math equation.
Yikes.
They both feel the same, so I'm assuming that
They feel the same when your fingers are gonna feel the same way down your throat, you dirty boy, you.
I'm the dirtiest of boys.
Well, yeah, I could agree with you there. I'm sure I don't know what it's like to chug bong water, but I could assume the taste isn't good, where you could probably get past the taste of the egg, but the consistency and texture is probably like gag worthy.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try it. It'll be a funny video because there's no shot I'm getting it down.
Well, I mean, in preparations, have your Rocky
You
music
should
in
be
the
able to
back.
get it down. If you got the bong water down, you should get and the hot sauce down. You can get the.
Well, yeah,
eggs down.
like maybe not do like the 4 eggs. I don't know, maybe with 2.
Got to do 3 at
But
least.
didn't he do like
He did like 5 or 6.
He always ups it one. He always ups it. Dude, I think you should jump off this building. It's only 25 feet. Bro, 35 minimum. Anything under 35 is for bitches.
I think Rocky does like 8 eggs or 6 eggs or something. He does something ridiculous amount of eggs. He's there for like 5 minutes, just like click, click, click. Yeah, no, you got to do like 3 eggs. 3 eggs is the move.
I think 3 eggs is a perfect amount.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll do that for the sake of the show. I think it will be funny. It'll be funny.
Yeah,
It'll be really funny.
It'll be good. You know what else was funny?
Oh man,
I saw something. I'm going to change the subject. You guys care?
No, please do.
Okay, you got to let me share the screen. You got to give me sharing permission on here because
it's all yours.
You have like this crazy like dictatorship over the screen right now.
No, I don't.
Oh my God!
Wait, what?
What's happening?
This stinks.
I saw this before.
He okay? But some of them don't look like him.
All right, so just like let's talk about this for a second here.
I think I know this story.
So there's a woman named Anne, as you can see, like down here on the one picture on the side, it says Anne, I love you on a little piece of paper that's written. So there's a woman named Anne in France, and this guy reaches out to her, claiming to be Brad Pitt. And he says he's in the hospital and he needs to have kidney surgery, but he has no money because Angelina Jolie divorce wiped him out. And so, could she send him money? So this woman lost 830,000 euros, which is definitely over a
lot of money in the US.
Yeah, it's definitely over $1 million in the United States. Because she was sending money to this Brad Pitt person, and these were the pictures that he was sending her to convince her that he was actually who he was and what he was in, in what situation he was in.
Bro,
so like
this is like
the picture. Look at the picture in the bottom right corner. How he's just like in a hospital bed. That's all. He's just
he's awake watching the.
He's got his eyes closed. But he's somehow taking a selfie of himself getting surgery done.
I like the opposite corner of that one because it's clearly an AI image.
Yeah, they have AI images.
The bottom person, bro.
That's a good one. The one straight up from that at the top where he's bald. He's got the bald head, but it's his face photoshopped onto the bald head of a person in a hospital bed. But it's also like black
that looks
and
like
white.
a Snapchat filter.
It's like black
that
and white.
One that you're pointing at right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the center, he's got the bed over his shoulder.
This is like the Nigerian Prince scheme.
I know, but it's so bad.
Yeah, no, it's preposterous that anybody fell for that. But
just so everybody knows, 830,000 euro is $865,986.
Oh wow, so it's not over $1 million. Okay, well I'm wrong there, but
€1 equals $1.03061.
Oh, so they're pretty close together. Okay, interesting. The euro must be down. But yeah, so whoever you are out there, you definitely didn't have a worse week than this woman who spent over $830,000 to find out that this Brad Pitt is not the real Brad Pitt. And he's like, please, and
to be fair, she looks like Jen Aniston, right?
I'm sure she doesn't. There was no pictures of the woman that were available, but
I'm sure she looks like a mutant.
I don't know.
Either that or she's like a very old, like sweet old woman who's like
Ballin'.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
Gave her life insurance policy away.
She was under the impression that he was going to marry her after he got out of the hospital. So she sent him $830,000.
Don't worry. Like when I get out of the hospital, I'm gonna make another movie. I'll pay you back.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I just got to get well first. That's the most important thing, is for me to get healthy. Me, Brad Pitt.
And the only way for me to get healthy is 860,000 euro or whatever, 830,000 euro.
It's like I'm dumb as a box of rocks and not afraid to admit it. But like, if I started getting emails from like, I don't know, whoever my favorite female celebrity is, I'm like, bullshit. I'm not even opening the email.
No. No. Yeah, it's crazy to me that people fall for these kinds of scams. And like the pictures are comically bad. They're like it couldn't be more obviously bad. And yet this woman is like literally sending money to this person because she thinks that it's Brad Pitt in a hospital bed. And for some reason he had to reach out to her, a stranger. What's that?
Well, if it was Brad Pitt, I guess it'd be worth it.
I don't think that she knows what Brad Pitt really looks like, because none of those really fully.
Well, the thing is,
like him.
that's his face. It's his face in the pictures, but they're clearly photoshopped. It's like it's not. There's nothing natural or normal looking about those pictures at all. They all.
Oh no, and everyone's different. One looks like a cowboy.
Fake. Yeah, they're obviously fake. It's crazy.
I love the one where it's just this IV or just his blood being dropped. Like,
yeah. Yep, there it is. That's me. That's my leg.
Totally Brad Pitt's arm.
Yep.
Poor dumb
Anne.
lady.
Poor Anne. But not really. Like, you know, that's the type of stuff, you know, that she's giving people a bad name. She's
serious.
She's the fool of the year so far. It's only January, but she's our number one fool of the year. For real.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah. So that's
anything new? Anything else going on? Anybody got new news? Nothing?
Well, I just gave you my news.
Well, no, yeah, I mean, like, that's Anne, and we feel sorry, Anne. Get your shit together. Anybody? Anything new? No. Okay, just because I haven't spoke to you guys, it was just a moment right there to catch up. And anything else?
No, I don't have anything going on. I watched a lot of shows.
Anything good?
Yeah, what'd you watch? Because I'm looking to watch.
Because I saw a good movie.
What was
You've
the movie?
had to heard about it.
Go ahead.
Carry On.
I heard about it.
No.
I'm not interested in seeing it. I saw the previews and stuff. I'm just like, no, that's the dumb movie to me.
I gotta write this down because I've never heard of it.
It's on Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix. It's on Carrie. It's Jason Bateman. It's pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
And the guy Taron Egerton he works he's like a clerk in an airport, and his job is to watch the screen as the bags go through the machine. And so they send him this little like earpiece to put in his ear, and he gets a text message to say, put this in your ear. And then like the guy on the other end of the earpiece is like, you're going to let this bag go through your machine. And it's this whole like him versus the other guy thing. And I just, you know, it's so preposterous. Like
this thing versus that thing wasn't your thing. It's
fine. The premise of
comedy,
it is
right?
No, it's not. It's like an action movie. And the premise of it was silly to me.
Suspense thriller almost.
Jason Bateman doing a suspense thriller.
He does a lot of dark stuff. Dude,
the Ozarks was pretty
Ozark,
good.
yeah. Ozark.
See,
was
I've
great.
never seen that.
You should watch that. See, now that's
I've heard a lot of people talk about.
That's one you should watch. It's got vehicles. It's got vehicles.
I would say Ozark 5 times before I'd say go look at the Carry On. But Ozark is a series, and Carry On's like a quick movie. You know what I mean? You want to watch a quick.
Ozark on Netflix?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it was like 5 seasons or 4 seasons or something like that. It was all very good.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. And that's
it's embarrassing, like what I've been watching the past like 2 weeks. Like seriously, like.
All right, so name one off the top of your head. Go.
American Dad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Really?
It's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Yeah.
All right, so then the next time you're sitting down, you're like, all right, I'm gonna go watch this. Oh, Ozark, bang, right there.
But you know when something feels like just like it's almost like a security blanket. It's comfortable, like it's familiar. You know,
Step out of your box, comfortable, familiar.
Dude,
The tattoos on your face.
I know. That's me stepping out of the box.
So step out of your TV box, you square.
I am a square.
We're all squares right now.
Yeah.
Right now we're
Sorry.
all
Well, Ozarks.
all
Like
rectangles.
what?
That I'm gonna watch.
Listen. By the next episode, that's a week. Okay. You should at least been like, I watched one episode.
You got yourself a deal. 1
Because
week.
like
I
I'm
mean,
always saying,
depending
you gotta
on
get. It might not be your thing. It could be that, but you gotta give it an episode. I think everything deserves an episode and enough to get you to be like, all right, let me. Whoa, what's happening next here? You know?
Is there another show or like maybe a movie that can be compared to it
No.
that I might have seen? Really?
No, I mean it's got like a mixture of things. It's like it's its own thing because it's hard because it's a series.
It's a symbol. It's. I'm not gonna say it's like Breaking Bad or as good as Breaking Bad, but it's like a dark, suspenseful
Drugs and violence, dark,
drugs and
suspenseful kind of
violence.
deal.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's really deep and well written. The story is very thick. It's really, really good.
Oh.
It's really, really good. Yeah. And so is Peaky Blinders.
I think.
Did you ever watch Peaky Blinders?
Never
Anthony?
seen that either.
It does
it's on my thing. I think I watched like an episode and just never went back to it.
Well, that's yours. That's your assignment. If Chris is going to watch Ozark, you got to watch Peaky Blinders because that's just as good, if not better. It's friggin' phenomenal, Peaky Blinders. But I would recommend watching it with the captions on because their accents get difficult to understand at times, and also they speak in like Gypsy Romanian.
Cockney, right?
No, well they speak in with the English accent throughout the show, but they also are gypsies. They're of gypsy descent, so they speak like the Romanian gypsy language, and the captions tell you what they're saying.
Sick.
But yeah, Peaky Blinders phenomenal also, and that one is in like the early like the 1900s,
I'll
1920s.
watch an episode this weekend. Is that
There's Cars
on Netflix or Prime?
There's Cars.
Netflix. They're both on Netflix.
Peaky Blinders is on Netflix.
Yeah.
I can't believe that guy.
I gotta get a pen.
And then there's another series,
What?
Anthony. There's another series on Netflix called Maniac. It's just a limited series. It's just 10 episodes.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
It's really good with Jonah.
I didn't
Jonah
see
Hill.
it, but I saw like
You've seen
the actual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched it the other day, the other like 2 days, and it's very good. It's worth it.
Maniac.
And it's only 10 episodes, so it's like not, you don't have to watch multiple seasons or anything
You
like
do that in a day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sorry.
No, I got some cleaning I gotta catch up on, but I definitely want to watch an episode. I don't want to get too. Sometimes like I get invested where like I've called out of work back in the day, like when I was like working at ShopRite, where like I had sick days.
Well, I'll tell you this.
I was like,
that job
stayed up
sucked
till
so
2 in the
much.
morning.
That job sucked so much ass that anybody, not you, but anybody would call out for any reason if they could, whenever they could,
Yeah, I mean,
because nobody
I
wanted
hated
to
to
work
do it
there.
because like with the way that job worked, it's like I called out, cool, I had the day off, but like the next day now I go in, I got like double the work to do. But yeah, like I've done it numerous times. I guess you're right though. It was because I was like, yo, hey, I really don't feel like going in, and I need to know what happened next.
Yeah, like that job sucked so hard that anything could become more important in an instant. That job sucked.
I've had jobs like that.
Yeah.
I've had many jobs like that.
Yeah, it was the worst.
Yeah, like prison.
No, surprisingly, I've never been there.
No, I mean no, like this was like a prison.
It was it was very
yeah,
very
dude,
fucked up.
For sure.
They would abuse you.
My fucking ass hurts.
Whoa! Heard that. It came in loud and clear.
My ass hurts.
So Chris, did you
All
say
right,
that
so
you
I got
Okay, I was going to ask you. You said you had something to run by us or something like that, right?
that was really just that boilerplate bullshit I wanted to talk about in the beginning before we even really started recording. It was like I feel like that wasn't a conversation for
got it. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like boring. But you guys, the three of us, we are safe to say that we're stoners. We like to dabble. And, with that, we may or may not get the munchies.
Okay.
Come on.
What could you put together your ultimate either munchie meal, munchie snack? What's your go-to? And it can't just be something like, let's be creative here. Like it can't just be like Anthony can't just say you want an outrageous because I feel like
No, like if I had, because there's like a few things. It's like if you go salty or say with a savory or whatever, but like a full grown blown like ice cream situation a la mode brownie. You know what I mean? You take like a piece of a brownie or a nice size, like the Pepperidge Farm white bag soft baked cookie. You take one of them boys and you microwave it, and then you get ice cream. You put it on there, and then you squirt a little chocolate syrup. You put a little peanut butter on there. You put some mini marshmallows if you're feeling a little extra, and if you have some sort of nuts for a crunch, you want to mix the texture in. So like yeah, like a 2,000 calorie bowl.
yeah, dude. All right, so you're getting creative. You're not just like one thing. You're gonna build on something.
Yeah,
That's
you didn't call me Spidey Ham for nothing.
come on, come on. That was so 2024, dude. Come on, we grew up.
I know. And I messed up. I think you called it something else, but I later looked it up and it was Spidey Ham.
Peter Porker. Peter Porker.
Oh, yeah, something with pork, but yeah, it's actually Spidey Ham.
Right, but his alter ego is Peter Porker, right?
I guess so.
I'm crying.
Yeah, I would probably
Don't
go
cry.
with ice cream also. I'm a pretty big ice cream fan. My favorite ice cream is Forbidden Chocolate by Friendly's. So I would get a big bowl of Forbidden Chocolate and then a couple of big spoonfuls of crunchy peanut butter and then Golden Grams.
Ooh.
That's the
Golden
that's
Graham.
and there's your crunch right there. Golden Grams, crunchy peanut butter and chocolate
Well, you
ice
got a
cream.
little crunch in the peanut butter, but golden graham. So like full, or you like crunch them and
No,
sprinkle?
just toss them in there. Just dump them in. However many can fit.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's the stuff right there.
Interesting. Yeah, I've done. There's so many things you could do. You can mix with your toppings. You've taken putting a brownie underneath, and then you've crumbled a cookie on top. Like there's just, ice cream, a la mode, did all that up. There's many different routes.
Do you
Get
guys
that
have
fruit
like,
out of here, though. No fruit on that shit.
yeah, fruit? Yeah. I mean, unless it's like summertime and they're frozen grapes, because frozen grapes are bomb.
Honestly, like unless you're doing like a breakfast ice cream combo, like a waffle with some ice cream, and then you can have some fruit on it.
Yeah.
Or like if you do an apple pie, you get yourself like a butter pecan or a French vanilla ice cream, and you warm the pie up and you put the ice cream on top, and then it just drips dirtiness.
It's not dirty. If it drips dirty,
Dirty
I think it
delicious.
did something wrong.
I'm hard.
that kind of hard.
You guys have any like weird, not even necessarily weird, but like, do you ever do like strange, out of the ordinary savory combos? Like, would you do like multiple fast food options in one thing, or would you like anything like that?
No, yeah, I'm not so much crazy on like regular food. I guess you go crazier junk wise.
I don't
Yeah,
usually
that's
get.
why I pull fast food. Like, it's like a lot of times, like if it's like a Pizza Hut, Burger King, or whatever it's a mixed thing, or if like there's a Taco Bell right next to a McDonald's next to something else cool. Like I might get an item from each one and do something cool, something different.
Oh, I make a concoction. That's a little
Yeah.
extra.
I've
oof,
done
you're
that.
gonna regret that later.
I've done that where I've gone to a couple of different places because, say, I wanted to get McDonald's fries, but a burger someplace else or whatever. I've done that, but it wasn't like Munchies based.
yeah.
It wasn't Munchies based. It was
Like
just,
Checkers fries.
Well, I think McDonald's has the best fries.
Yeah, they do by far, but there's something special about fresh Checkers fries. Like
I'm not-
Fresh Checkers
they have
fries
spicy
is,
fries,
is a,
right?
is a
Right?
step up. I think it's like a step up in like restaurant area. But yeah, I feel you. Like McDonald's fries, they just had like a perfect amount of salt, and everything about it was good. And then like Burger King burger, and then like Wendy's for the chicken was my thing.
The elite is to do
See
Five
that?
Guys burger and McDonald's fries. That's the elite. combination.
Five Guys.
Yeah.
I was going like super fast food. I think that's like a different scale of five. But yeah, Five
I think
Guys for
Five
sure.
Guys is like fast casual. I mean, if you're charging $10, $12 for a burger,
Yeah,
Dude, if you get a burger, a fry, and a drink, it's $20.
it's definitely more expensive. I don't get the fries because they always give you too much, and they're just they're just a little too much for me. They're too greasy. They're too whatever. Like,
You get your free peanuts.
I don't, but I have. Like, I usually don't. I just go in there and I order my sandwich and I take it to go.
It's free. You grab yourself some peanuts.
I know, but I don't. I eat enough peanut
They
butter.
charge you $20 for that meal. You take some peanuts home.
stick them in your pockets. Put them in your pockets.
Get bags. Put bags in your pockets. Fill them up with peanuts.
Just sitting there the entire
speaking
time.
of
They're
that,
making my thing. I'm just shoveling peanuts into my pockets
Just an
remember-
actual silver shovel. Just
in my hoodie.
Dude,
Just
you ever
filled
see
up.
people do that at a buffet?
the all-you-can-eat buffet and put them in your pockets. Listen. You don't know my mother.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Good. That's a good call
I
because
respect the fuck out of it.
I believe that. My grandmother used to bring Tupperware to the buffet. My dad's mother.
Whoa,
She would bring Tupperware to the
that's
buffet
crazy.
so she could bring stuff home. Yeah,
That's ballsy.
yeah,
That's ballsy.
in her purse. Yep.
Yeah.
And there was one time when
Listen,
she.
every restaurant you go to, there's always like the stuff at the table, salt, pepper, and then packets. You go to breakfast, sometimes they have the jellies out there.
Yeah.
We never used them, but the place thought we did. You know what I mean?
She just took them all because they were there.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's how we you had cream cheese and jelly in the morning. Those little packets. I needed two.
My grandma at a buffet one time, she walked up to the ice cream machine. You pull the lever down and you fill up your bowl or you fill up your cone. And she pulled the lever down, and then she picked up the bowl and she's holding the bowl with two hands. And then she thought that the lever would automatically stop when it was done, like when it was one serving, But it just kept going and going. So she just like put the bowl down and grabbed another bowl. And then she filled that one up and put the bowl down and grabbed another bowl. And she was just standing there filling bowls and filling bowls until somebody came over. Until one of us, like my dad had to go over and like shut the machine off. So
she went through the whole machine.
She had like 5 bowls made before anybody realized what was happening. And she's just like, oh. And she just kept making bowls of ice cream.
She had a whole system going. There was a conveyor belt out there putting out.
It was just it was a big pile of bowls of ice cream just sitting there. She just left them.
Buffet sauce ice cream is delicious. It is so good.
A good buffet is hard to find, but when you find one, it's like gold.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay the extra for a good buffet. Like if it's good, I'll pay. Like
I don't think I've had
a $20.
It's basically if they got good meat.
Yeah,
I haven't been to a
Pause.
buffet since before COVID. I don't think.
I've been to one like probably within the past 6 months.
With your kids?
I'm trying to think of the last one.
Yeah,
That
they had.
checks out.
You got to experience that. They're like look at all this.
Have
you
as
can
much
get
as
whatever
you want.
like.
Go ahead.
You can have whatever you like. T-Pain-
What's
oh,
that
T-Pain, I
one?
mean.
T.I.
What's that one buffet? Is it in? Maybe it's in Brick. It's like I think it's American theme. They have like chocolate fountains and shit like that.
I don't know. I'm not into the buffet game really. Like I'm not in there.
Little Caesars.
I
Little
wish
Caesars.
Little Caesars had a buffet because I would fuck me up some Little Caesars.
I've never been to Little Caesars.
Pizza Hut has a buffet.
Garbage pizza.
Pizza Hut has a
They
buffet.
still?
Well, I don't know. Again, they used to, where you could go and just like.
How do you feel about pickles?
Depends. Very hit or miss.
Mostly hit.
Very-
Because like I forgot this place I went to recently with a ex coworker Harold's that makes those crazy sandwiches. They have a pickle bar.
Yeah, I've been there. The sandwiches are like this big. They're enormous. You
Right, yeah,
can't even-
sandwiches big,
We talked about
expensive,
this.
but like the pickle bar is free. So like if you like pickles,
Yeah, we
get a
talked.
sandwich and get some free pickles there.
We talked about going there, and Chris was like, "Yeah, I'll eat it, no problem." But there's no way.
I mean,
There's no way.
we have to take a road trip. We have to take a road trip. I
Right.
got to take you guys to Astoria, to South Chris and Charlie's, and we have to order the bomb. It's basically an Italian and an American all in one sub.
What's an American
It's like
sub?
Ham and
ham,
cheese?
turkey, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and then
Oh.
all the Italian meat.
Okay.
It's huge. Dude. It's huge. Like
So it's double stacked.
it's one hero, but yeah, it's like this fat, dude. It's
So how do you? you put your mouth? Damn.
That seems like
You just got to nibble down on it.
that seems like a long way to
It's
go
more of a
for a
novelty.
stomach ache.
Well,
Yeah.
is it like one of those things you got to like do it as a group?
You can It's not a challenge. It's not a challenge.
Oh, okay.
It's just they're like one of their top sellers. They're like famous. If you look them up, they've been all over Food Network.
It's like
and shit
probably their
like that.
specialty
People like-
sandwich. People come from all over the place to eat it. But driving from New Jersey to Astoria, Queens, bro,
sucks. It sucks. It's
wouldn't
3
be
hours.
me.
And then if
Couldn't
that's
be
the
me.
case, bro, if we're driving, we got to do like, if we're doing food, I mean, Dave has said that he's not the partner to do it with, but maybe there's a duo, or maybe if there is a three-way, that we get a third party that's more better than Dave. But like a food challenge that's in a group where it's like there's this big portion of food, you have instead of it was like us going 1v1 and or 1v1v1, like us versus the burrito and then us versus each other. We find something that's nothing more than like 3, right? Anything more than 3, I think it's just like crazy, where it's like a 2 or 3 person food challenge.
Yeah, keep
So
looking,
it's
keep
funny
searching.
that you mentioned that because just today I added to the notes.
Oh, I can't see that.
And
Entire
Oh, it
McDonald's
came
menu.
out clear at the end.
There you go. Entire McDonald's
Food
menu, not
challenges.
including meals. Something.
So I want to try to eat the entire McDonald's menu. When I
Now,
say the
in one
menu,
sitting?
not
Yeah, please.
in one sitting. So it's a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a quarter pounder.
Wait, so
Big Mac.
basically, like
What
the
about
entire menu, or like their listed menus, like they have 10 numbered items, number 1 through 10. Or you talking about you got to eat the fucking value menu, you got to eat the sides, you got to eat the desserts.
Well, that's the thing. That it sounds. What he's saying is,
I want to work the logistics out. But there's a way that you can order one of everything on the menu. And it's not every value meal where you
No.
have to eat a full meal with fries and a drink.
But you just
got to
gotta eat
a fry.
the burger, the quarter pounder, the double quarter pounder, the Big Mac, the fish sandwich, the whatever. Every sandwich they have,
I
you got to
can't
eat
eat the
one.
fish sandwich.
And
Then the
but
fish sandwich
you also
always
got to eat.
slaps, dude.
Are you eating all the breakfasts? Are you eating all the sides like Anthony said?
No,
I think you
that's-
have to.
that's-
You have to eat all that stuff.
that's what makes it tricky. You got to go there in that right in that time when it's about to cross over.
No, you got to go way before that because you got to eat some of that breakfast before it becomes lunchtime.
Yeah. Like once you start adding breakfast and then you're eating meat, I think I'm out.
I don't
think of
believe.
that.
I don't believe that you could do this in a single day. I don't think this could be done in a single
Oh, you
day.
have all day?
You have to think about that. Think about how long it would take to eat all that. You can't just eat it all and not stop eating. You're gonna have to take breaks. There's no way you can
Yeah, I
just eat
can't do that in
nonstop
an hour.
the
It's
entire
impossible.
time. What are you talking about?
So like,
Eventually
what
he'll
was
get
that
full.
show that guy did where he ate like for 30 days, like McDonald's every meal?
Supersize Me. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
very bad for you. But we're not talking
So
like you'd have to do this over the course of like 2 or 3 days where you have to go in the morning and do your breakfasts and just eat as many breakfasts as you can and then go back later that day and eat as many dinners as you can and then go back the next day and finish the rest of the breakfasts and the rest of the dinners. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to go like 4 or 6 separate times to get this done.
Or if the three of us did it collectively, I think we could do it.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the menu in that regard. I don't know how much is really on there. Like truly because like they have a lot of stuff on that menu. What about like
their menus?
And what about the McDonald's? What about like because there's the chicken sandwich, but then there's also the chicken sandwich deluxe. There's the chicken sandwich, the spicy one. There's also the chicken sandwich.
and
with
no,
the
yeah, it's like
blah, blah,
whatever
blah.
chicken sandwich the 4 they have, they're also all
Get 'em
4 and
all.
spicy.
Yeah, get them all.
That's what I'm saying. So there's,
Yeah,
I
Big
don't
Mac,
think this
you
could be
get
done in a
Chicken
day.
Mac. I mean,
I don't think it could be done in a
you
day.
can do everything.
No, I don't think it could be done in a day. It'd have to be done in multiple like visits, or you'd have to have a team of people, a lot of people, not just 3 or 2.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I will say this though, in
But I mean-
college, we had a Wendy's on campus at Rutgers, and there was 11 items on the dollar menu at that time on the Wendy's value menu. So we did do the Wendy's menu challenge, and I was able to eat all the stuff on the Wendy's menu. But that wasn't. It was just like one. It was like the junior bacon cheeseburger, the regular cheeseburger, a frosty, a fries, a baked potato. It wasn't like a whole McDonald's menu. You know, it was just the 11 items. And a couple of them, like one of them was a drink, one of them was a Frosty. So
It's making me so hungry talking about and the junior bacon cheeseburger is probably one of the more superior value burgers out there.
I won't eat Wendy's burgers anymore. They used to be amazing. They used to be the best burger you could get. There's no question. Like in the late 90s, 100%. Early 2000s, that was pinnacle of Wendy's burgers. But basically after Dave Thomas died, they changed the burger, the meat, and it was all downhill from there. They never were the same.
Really?
Yeah, the meat is different now than it ever was before. It used to be like
I know you'd never catch me buying the chili now, even if like
that was on the value menu.
That
was on the value menu, and you had to eat it. The key was to eat that first. Get it out of the way.
I got a list here.
Of what?
We got
all of New Jersey's food challenges that are like listed as challenges. Whew. So I guess there's a Genova's pizza. The Rosalita's was number 2. A 3-spice taco challenge, sandwich time, Bagel Bazaar beat the beast. Bagel Bazaar?
Oh, is that like got a lot of salmon? Like
well, I mean, it's got I have a lot of dough, so I don't know how I feel about like so much dough. Little King's Big King Sandwich Challenge. I want to see that. $25. Challengers have 45 minutes to finish the challenge. Eat your way through a whole double-stuffed Italian hoagie with the works, a large bag of Herr's potato chips, and a Stewart's root beer to be crowned the Big King. Oh, so the cold cut sandwich. Yeah.
It's a double stacked cold cut sandwich, a whole bag of chips, and a drink.
Yeah, that's
total food is a little over 4 pounds.
A full bag of chips is crazy. And it's a Herr's bag of chips, and they're dude.
Oh shit! And they have one right by me. I guess it would work, right? Yeah.
What is it?
What do you got?
The Arugas. It's literally
a mile from me. That's very close.
They have Ghostface Killer Spicy Wing Challenge.
I don't want my butthole to hurt.
That's what'll happen.
All right, so you have time limit is 5 minutes.
My fucking ass hurts.
So 10 of their hottest wings, no drink or condiments.
What's it, a 5-minute afterburn?
No. You have 5 minutes to eat 10 of their spicy wings with no like drinking. These spicy wings are covered in Aruga's Ghostface Killer wing sauce. Winners receive a free T-shirt. This meal is not free or discounted if completed. Whatever.
Yeah, see, that's whack. I don't think I could eat 10 wings in 5 minutes, even if they were normal wings. Like that's just too fast to eat the wings.
Yes, you can.
That's a lot. That's fast. You gotta eat all the skin too.
I think we have to. I think we do this. Skin. If me and Chris end up doing a challenge, you have to challenge yourself. I think you could eat 10 wings in 5 minutes. Come on, have faith.
Do I got to eat the skin?
I think you have to do that.
Do I got to eat the skin?
What is it?
Do I have to eat the skin?
Why, you don't like the skin?
No, I'm not eating the skin. I'm taking it off.
There's skin on chicken wings?
Yeah. I mean, unless you're taking boneless wings, but like regular buffalo wings have skin on them, and you eat it.
Yeah,
or you don't eat it.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
I don't like the skins.
You're gonna sit there.
Not a skins guy.
We gotta get you in.
Are there
I guess not. Yeah, spicy wing. Are you Rutgers fat sandwich? No. Grumpy eats.
Rutgers fat sandwiches are great.
32-inch pizza.
Rutgers fat sandwiches are great, but how many do you have to eat now?
Well,
5?
Yeah. But
is it still 3 or is it 5?
I eat 5, right?
Oh, you know what? I don't know where Oakland is though.
It's far.
Is it? Because what they offer was intriguing. It's a 2-foot cheesesteak challenge.
It's not as far as Astoria. I'll tell you that. It's closer than Astoria.
Listen. Oh my God. So the sandwich is $45.99.
Okay.
The weight. Guess the weight.
5 pounds.
6 pounds.
On the money, 6.
Wow.
Time limit, 30 minutes.
Nope. Forget it.
Nope.
It's called the Troppo Challenger. Consists of 2 feet loaf of cheesesteak and full munchie sampler. 3 chicken tenders, 3 mozzarella sticks, toasted ravioli, and 3 broccoli cheese bites.
And the 2-foot
The platter
cheesesteak?
also comes with 1 pound of crinkle cut fries and beer battered onion rings.
If you made it through a
There is
sentence,
over 6 pounds. Okay. So it's. I see a picture. It's two cheesesteaks. So it's a 2 foot long cheesesteaks, and then the sampler is in the middle on this. It's a whole tray. 3 chicken tenders, 3 mozzarella sticks, toasted raviolis, broccoli bites, a pound of crinkle
They have
cut French fries, and beer battered onion rings. So a
do they have a
pound of
picture of the platter?
yeah, it's
You want to
there.
share it?
Winner
Up on
earns
the screen.
Winner earns $37.99 meal free and wait, but the meal's not $37.99. Free T-shirt and a spot on the Wall of Fame. Now that is what we're talking about.
Is it? Is that what we're talking about? That's
You
what
get on a,
I mean,
nobody's else
kinda.
have offered to get on the Wall of Fame.
you're yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm doing.
I'll
this
come
for
along for the
glory,
ride.
really.
I'll come along for
I
the
don't
ride.
know, bro. I mean, I was all in when they said 2 foot long cheesesteak, and I was like, all right, I think I could do a 2 foot long cheesesteak. You
Nope.
know,
Nope.
Can you share a picture of the? You're able. I gave you screen permission.
do you see it?
It looks good. It looks really good.
It
So
does
you
look.
got
It does
the
look
two
small.
1-footers, and then in the middle is the chicken tenders and stuff, and then there's a total pound of fries and onion rings. So
The
if it was
fries
just
is what's
fries,
gonna
it'd be
do
rough.
you.
But fries and onion rings helps it out.
The fries are going to do you in, though. I think I honestly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, stoned, you could eat both of those sandwiches. It's the
That's what I'm
fries.
saying. Like when I first read the outside description, it said 2 foot cheesesteak. I'm like, you know what? This is something I think is achievable.
They're not packed out. They're not like
No, like they're not. Yeah, it's
up.
it's like a normal, not fully loaded. You don't get any, works on it like anything. You just get meat, cheese, bread. But yeah,
There's-
that's Center Johnson right there, bro.
Yeah, the center is never going to happen. There's too many French fries. It says over 6 pounds of food total. You guys didn't do 5 pounds of food. How can you do 6?
It was
Yeah,
5 pounds in 20 minutes. Now we have 6 pounds in 30 minutes. An extra pound
That's
in an
still-
extra 10 minutes.
10 minutes for another pound. You didn't even do 5 and 20. Like you weren't even close. You didn't even do 2 and 20. What are we talking
It
about?
was the red sauce.
What are we talking
It
about?
was the red sauce. I think
But all right, but comparing this
They
to the
made ours a little
burrito,
bigger.
I think it's different because the burrito, it did have a few different meats and some different things, but it was a lot of the same types of food, and the texture got over there, and this is like a bunch of different foods at least.
You can stop sharing.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a bit. It did get mushy, and I swear that they made those burritos. I failed either way, but they made those burritos a little bit bigger than they should have. I think they were over regulation, to be honest with
Oh
you.
no!
They were
Stop
tremendous,
yourself!
bro.
Stop yourself! You're embarrassing
No,
yourself.
but I am embarrassed myself.
You're
But I don't know if
embarrassing
you guys can see this. The bottom
No.
line,
Nope.
Come on.
It's blurry. It's blurry.
What does it say?
Yeah, just read it.
burrito redemption, Rosalitas.
Yeah, okay. Redemption.
I want to try it again.
Then try it again.
Am I not allowed?
Try it
try it
again.
again?
That's what I say. Try it again. I'll get some tacos or something. Or regular. I'll just get
It
a
was
normal
good. It
human
was
size.
good.
Yeah, I think I had a regular
it
burrito
was.
there, and it was terrific. So.
Yes. Hell
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all this food talk. So
Yeah. I'm actually salivating. I'm a little hungry. I had this random remembrance of a thing, so it kind of like turned into me asking you guys a question, and maybe you sit on it, and I tell you. So like you ever that was rough. Sorry. You ever like do something, an event or an altercation or something, and it could have been like 10 times worse, and you ended up coming out like totally clean. You know what I mean? Like nothing happened instead of like everything bad could have happened. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remembered this random thing. I saw like an old friend picture, and I used to hang with him back in the day. And when I had my first car, so that was like 18 to 19, it was a 1991 Cadillac Eldorado.
Tank.
Ooh.
Tank.
It was don't say ooh, because like I paid like $1,000 for it. So it wasn't like anything great, but it was still cool. It was a V8,
Oh, car.
big balls. If it was in drive at a start at a neutral and I hit it, it would spin the tires. But my friend lived at like a cul-de-sac, and you have to like go up a little bit of a hill, and then he's at like the top where the cul-de-sac is, and he had a hoop outside of his house on the street, and we started doing trick shots, and then we just got high and it got more intense, and then I was just like car, hoop, ball, car, hoop, ball. I'm gonna go drive and like try and shoot it while I'm driving. So you have a big
Makes
circle. I
sense.
back up to the other person's because he lived like if there's a circle here, he's at the top right corner a little bit like that, where he like 4 o'clock on a clock. So I'm backing up to like 10 o'clock, right? And then you're driving down the street. So I'm shooting at his hoop this way. So I'm in the car driving, and like I shoot it and it's way off. I couldn't. I'm like so mad. I'm like I gotta do this again. Like couldn't get a good angle. So I try it again, and you just can't get yourself out of the car enough to shoot high enough. Like the distance was there, like but like just had to go higher. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna leave it in neutral, and I'm gonna sit on the car door, and I'm gonna be able to drive still technically and shoot.
Stop.
So I ended up
Stop.
driving. Like I didn't, like I said, left it in neutral. It started to just slowly roll, and I get past it, and then I shoot, and I'm so focused because it's getting pretty close. So I'm like watching it, and it like hits the side of the rim and just goes off, and then I have to jump off the car because it's going very fast, and now I'm chasing my car, and it's going towards another parked car in front of his next door neighbor's house, and I'm able to like open the door. And I fall, but fall into the car, and my foot hit the brake. He had a picture, dude. Like 3 inches. I'm not gonna like be like, yeah, it was like a paper can get through. But I was literally like 3 inches away from mashing. And now this is a 91 Eldorado. That's when they were made out of like metal. Like metal. That car was
Yeah.
like 3,600 pounds. Would have wrecked that little like Toyota Corolla. Oh my God. But yeah, like that was just a wild memory that you forget you did something so stupid and it could have been so bad, but I was watched over that day.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, that is
I
pretty
mean-
dumb.
Don't challenge me to a trick shot at basketball, okay?
When I was a little kid, I took a pair of metal scissors and I cut an electrical wire, and I got
Oh my God.
yeah, I got zapped. The scissors, a perfect hole was burned in them. So like when you close them, there was a hole. In the
There was like
scissors.
no rubber on them, or there was rubber on them.
They were like the end of it was like painted or rubberized or something. It wasn't like rubber, but they were rubberized, I guess, enough where I wasn't killed, obviously. Perhaps
Hello,
perhaps
Dave's a
unfortunately.
ghost.
But yeah, no, I did when I was a little kid. I cut an electrical
Wait, like how
wire with
little would you
scissors.
say? Like ballpark area?
3, 4, 5, little, real little,
Shut up, that little. Oh my God.
real little. Maybe between 5 and 7 or something like that. Like real young, real young. Yeah, and I don't remember doing it. I just remember the scissors with the hole in them. And I was like, "What are these from?" And Mom's like, "Well, you did that."
Oh my
you
God.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, because like that moment got zapped from your brain.
Must have. I got hit by a car once. I just kept running. I was running down a street.
Same.
I was running down a street, and a car came shooting out of an alley between buildings.
The way-
I'm coming down the street this way, and the building, like there was an alley coming out between buildings onto the main road, and the car just shot out of the alley, and I'm running this way, and the car hit me, and I kind of like just flew to the side a few feet and just kept on running. And like the car was like screeching to a halt, but they hit me, and it knocked me like 3 or 4 feet to my right, but I just kept on running. I didn't really break stride. That could have been a lot
Dude,
worse.
similar thing happened to me. I was very young. At most I was 10, and we were living in Queens. I got sent to go grab a pizza from the pizzeria around the corner. So I'm on my way back, and I'm running with the pizza because I was so pumped to eat pizza. And as I'm crossing the road, car hit me. Boom! I go over the hood, but I was so afraid to ruin the pizza. I didn't want to get in trouble. That like I was more concerned about it. I saved the pizza and then just got up and kept running home. Never told a soul.
There you go. Yeah,
till now.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout to that dude that
That's wild though. You just like you had like you were Bubble Boys and you just bounced off a car and kept moving.
Yeah,
I feel like
Sometimes it's like a natural thing where your body just does the perfect thing to like get out and like I don't
I
know.
think the reason I
when you
think
know
me
it's
moving forward, like continuing to move in that sideways direction, I didn't get hit. Like I wasn't standing still and get hit. I was moving this way, so I just kind of got clipped. You know what I mean? Like it would just create a little side swipe.
Hey, physics, man.
yeah,
Your
and,
force.
and I feel like when you tense up, that's when you get hurt.
Maybe.
Yeah, when I got
you
into
know,
my car accident a couple years ago, I was recklessly didn't have my seatbelt on at the moment,
Mm.
and I went right into the lady. And natural reaction was to stiffen up, like I got like sore a little bit, but like could have been worse. But the
Oh yeah,
natural, it happened so fast, but the body's attentive enough, and it was natural to like shield everything. I didn't hit my
that's why
face
like
on the airbag.
You probably also have a lot
sometimes
of
like
insulation on your body, right? Like a lot of extra cushioning and stuff. That probably helped too, right?
wow. I was just
Insulation.
gonna say it's kind of like when like you hear drunk people get insane accidents and they come out fine.
Right.
That's just because
Yeah, all
there's
those little clips of
something
videos and
like
stuff. Yeah,
bruh.
no,
Yeah,
I'm still on insulation. Sorry,
you gotta be
I was
flexible.
trying to sidestep fast. Dude, wow.
Oh, all of a sudden, Spider Ham feels bad.
Got him.
That's pretty good. You should make a song out of that.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah, let's do some food challenges 2025. Couple road shows.
I want
I'm
to.
down.
We got to
I'm always down. I'm always down for a roadshow.
Anthony, find me an ice cream challenge and I'm in.
Ooh.
Oh,
Find me an ice cream
Dude,
challenge. I'll get in on that.
yeah.
That's a challenge I could probably help on. You know, I might be able to do some damage on some ice cream. But again, speed, I don't know. We'll see. I've never eaten ice cream for speed.
It's usually all about the speed on those things. Hey kid. What's up, kid?
find me ice cream. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like if there's, I mean, I guess you could still consume a good amount, right? Like, or is the time is going to be a problem? It's just quantity over time.
It's got to be a quantity
And
and
you gotta
time issue
beware.
because the ice cream is going to melt eventually. So you got to finish it at certain, within a certain amount of time. Ice cream's
And always
taking
keep in
time.
mind, ice cream challenges are huge on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're gonna not have. All right. So
You're gonna have
where's the list?
diarrhea, is
I
what I'm
got
saying.
a list. I got a list of 6, but I don't know where exactly if they're all in Jersey. That was the first thing that popped up. I was like, oh, there's 6 of them.
6 of them Jones.
Pig through challenge, the barking cow of Gaston. Gaston sounds like PA.
There's no way that's in New Jersey. That sounds like it's in like England or something.
Gaston, if I
Or France.
Mansour, the comfy cow. Come on, guys. It said near me, but they didn't. Not this. Oh, Brooklyn.
Nope.
Turkeyville ice cream parlor. I guess Brooklyn so far is like at least the one Colonial Cafe.
We'll find something.
It's
We'll
called
find
the Kitchen Sink Challenge, which is
the
also what the burrito was called, the kitchen sink.
And it's served in a kitchen sink.
Served.
Yeah.
It's actually served in like this little thing that looks like a sink. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
all right.
5 pounds of ice cream.
Dude.
That's a lot of ice cream. How long do you have to eat
That's
it?
in Illinois. All right. So wait, let's at least look at the Brooklyn one, just because at least out of all these, and we know where that is. It's in Brooklyn.
It's closer than Astoria.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. This challenge is when because the challenge. Come on. The Brooklyn Dump Challenge located at the Swiss Swirl in Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn, Michigan.
Oh.
Dang, Kentuckyville. That was not. I was super excited because I'm like, I love ice cream. Give me a challenge with ice.
There's
dice.
got to be something local.
Yeah, we'll find it. We
Oh,
just got to do a
100%.
little.
There's like got to be a cafe or even something.
The worst person to be doing the Googling is doing the Googling.
What? What?
I'm surprised he's got the computer working.
Well, listen, you should know that right now, I have a TV to the left of me where you guys are on. Yeah, that's just all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Oh man, that's amazing. So yeah, I definitely want to do some food challenges. We're gonna get those all set up.
Yep.
We got a lot of cool things coming at you. Anthony, thank you so much for making it back. You were missed, like I said earlier.
Welcome back.
Thank
Guys,
Yeah.
Dave, obviously, thank you as always. And guys, check us out every week, every Wednesday. We come out with a video on the YouTubes.
That's right.
YouTube.com/The Two Sided Mind Show. If you don't really feel like watching, you want to listen, we are everywhere that podcasts live in the audio land. All over social media as well at the Two Clouded Mind Show. If you want to stalk us individually, I'm at Chris_is_not_funny on Instagram.
Did you know that Spirit for Spirits has actually surpassed the Two Clouded Mind Show in subscribers on YouTube right now? We have more.
I believe it.
We passed you. We passed you by. We passed us by. Spirit for Spirits
I believe it.
now has over 600 subscribers. So check out Spirit for Spirits on YouTube and Instagram. We're catching up to the Two Clouded Minds. We didn't pass the followers on Instagram yet, but we're getting there. And
you'll be there soon.
I'm
be there soon.
DC and on social media. Anthony, thanks for hanging out, man.
Guys, love you all. Stay clouded.
Oh, the button didn't work. What the hell? I tried it.
Oh. Stay clouded.